feel the ground beneath your feet. Maybe press into the ground if you can, and then release a little bit so that your feet are gently touching the earth. Maybe you want something behind your low back. That's totally fine if that feels better. We'll take the shoulders up towards the ears and back and down. We'll do that again, matching the breath, inhaling to bring the shoulders up towards the ears, and exhaling to bring the shoulders back and down. And if you like that and you want to do it again, feel free. And then if you like, you can close your eyes. Or if that's not comfortable for any reason, feel free to lower the gaze, make the eyes go a little fuzzy. And we'll just focus on the breath for a moment. Just noticing where the breath is, if it's shallow, if it's heavy, if you're feeling it more in the chest, if you're feeling it in the belly. See if you can feel the breath in the side ribs. See if you can feel the breath in the back ribs. And again, if you can't, that's okay. We're just wondering, noticing, observing. Is the breath coming in and out through the nose? Is it coming in and out through the mouth? What's comfortable for you today? And then we'll do a bit of intention setting. So if you have an intention you've been working on, call it in, recite it to yourself. If you don't, you want a new intention, think about what would you like more of in your life? What would you like to call in? We'll set these intentions in present tense as if they've already occurred. I am calm. I am relaxed. I am present in my body, or anything else. Usually the first thing that comes to mind is the right thing for today. You can always choose something else tomorrow and then send that out into the universe. We'll recite it 3 times. You can say it out loud, or you can say it quietly to yourself, inhaling and exhaling. And then we'll come back to the breath. So we've got our intention in the background. We've got ourselves rooted in our seat. And then we'll start extending the exhales. So however long the inhale is, make a deliberate effort to make the exhale a little bit longer. Maybe you inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Maybe you engage the belly using the diaphragm and inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And use the belly, sucking the belly in to get all the last little bits of air out. We'll do a few more like this. And then once you've finished your next exhale, let your breathing return to normal. In through the nose and out through the nose where you can. And then feel in your body if there's anywhere that's still tense or still tight or still feeling a little bit constricted. See if you can relax it, release it, make it feel a little more at ease. And I'm not saying you're going to be perfectly relaxed, but even a little bit of an improvement is well worth it. Breathing into those spots. Maybe it's the neck, maybe it's the back. Sometimes the hands get tense and tight, and we can just be mindful, opening those, letting everything be a tiny bit more easeful. Letting go of tension. Let the arms go limp. So either resting them on the lap or on the ground or the seat beside you. And then letting the legs go limp. Letting them be really relaxed. Again, sometimes just like the hands, the toes can be gripping, and see if you can release them even just a tiny bit. And then moving into the neck, breathing into the neck, letting the neck be really relaxed. Breathing into the back. Relaxing the spine. Releasing the hold of your muscles all the way from the crown of your head down your neck, down each vertebrae, all the way to the tip of the spine and the tailbone. So really feeling what that feels like to not have to use the muscles for support, but to let the bones do the heavy work. And sometimes that means tucking the chin back a little bit so that the skull, which is very heavy, our brains are quite heavy, let the spine do the work so that the skull is over the spine, is over the hips. And we'll come back to the breath. Inhaling into the belly, drawing the air fully into the lungs. And then we'll release the air quickly with a whooshing sound. And inhaling slowly, filling the belly, filling the chest, filling the lungs all the way full. And then letting the air out quickly. Then one more like that. In, all the way in. And let it all go. And then we'll come back into some nice gentle belly breathing. Into the belly and out, letting the belly rise on the inhale. And sink on the exhale, but not trying to force or extend the breath too much. Just breathing in, noticing I'm breathing in. And breathing out, noticing I am breathing out. And allowing yourself to become more and more relaxed with each breath. Feeling your body give up tension. Channeling calm. Channeling peace. Channeling ease. And then also allowing the brain to take a little rest. The thoughts might still come, and that's okay. Sometimes the brain is very, very busy and it wants to think. That's okay. But we don't have to follow the thoughts. So when a thought comes to mind, we can say, oh, thank you, brain, for bringing this to my attention. I'm going to think about you later. Like clouds floating by in the sky, like leaves floating down a stream. We can acknowledge that the thought is there without reading too much into it, thinking too much about it, diving too much into where the thought leads, and instead we come back to the breath. Inhale, I'm breathing in. Exhale, I'm breathing out, so that we come back to this moment, right here, right now. Feeling a wave of relaxation coming up from the soles of your feet, bringing this relaxation up from the earth into your ankles, bringing it up into your lower legs, relaxing the knees, your thighs, your hips, relaxing the pelvis, letting your pelvic floor expand, letting whatever's beneath you hold you. Relaxing the abdomen and the waist. Relaxing the chest and also the back. Feeling the relaxation come into the hands, all of your fingers, into your lower arms, and up to your elbows. Letting the biceps and triceps relax. Letting the shoulders be heavy. Your neck, your head, and your face. Relaxing the jaw, perhaps wiggling it just gently, slowly, left and right. Letting the teeth separate a little bit. Relaxing the ears and the eyes, letting them sink into their sockets. Relaxing the forehead, letting any tension or wrinkles dissipate. And then bringing the relaxation all the way up to the crown of the head. Allowing the entire body to rest heavily on the surface where you're sitting or where you're lying. And we'll move from this fully relaxed position in the here and now, in the present, to a visualization. We're walking through a tropical forest. It is quite beautiful. And we are on our way towards the ocean. On a path through the forest, you can hear the waves up ahead. We cannot yet see the water, but you know you're heading in the right direction. You can smell the ocean spray, the salty air. The air is moist and warm. Not too warm, it's the perfect temperature for you. You can feel a pleasant, cool breeze blowing through the trees, but not cool, not too cold. It's just right. You can hear the waves up ahead. You can smell the ocean spray, and you walk along a path, coming closer to the sea. And you come to the edge of the trees of the forest, and suddenly you can see the brilliant aqua color of the ocean. It is so very beautiful. You walk out of the forest and onto a long stretch of white sand. The sand is like very soft powder. It's not too hot. It feels great on your bare feet. You can imagine taking off your shoes and walking through the white sand towards the water. It is effortless. You can do it easily. The beach is wide and long, and you can hear the waves crashing on the shore. You can smell the clean salt water of the beach, and you can see the water. It's bright blue-green. The waves are lapping on the sand and receding back towards the ocean, washing up and flowing back. And you can enjoy this ever-repeating rhythm of the waves. Perhaps you match it to the breath, inhaling as the waves come in and exhaling as the waves go out. There are two beautiful tall trees in front of you with a hammock swinging in the breeze. You walk towards it, you flop down into the hammock. It's easy to get in, it's very comfortable. You feel warm and cozy. You feel calm and relaxed. As you breathe in and breathe out gently, quietly, slowly, you notice the rhythm of your breathing. Inhale, the belly rises. And exhale, the belly falls. You notice the bright blue sky with white fluffy clouds drifting by. You feel the breeze on your skin. You hear the breeze rustling the leaves of the trees. You can hear some birds singing in the distance. You can feel the warm summer sun on your face as you lie in the hammock, breathing gently, feeling the breeze. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly sinks. The hammock sways back and forth, gently in the breeze. Your breath sways gently in your body. Your breathing is soft. Your body is relaxed. You're so comfortable and so calm. Everything feels soft. Everything is relaxed. Your whole body relaxes. You feel totally at peace, calm, allowing the stress to melt away. And you can keep this feeling with you, this feeling of calm relaxation as you're ready to return to your day. Take your time. Maybe you put your hands over your eyes and blink them open, or gently return back into your space, into this room, stretching your muscles, slowly, gently moving the neck, moving the arms, maybe giving yourself a little twist, whatever feels good in your body as you come out of the meditation and back into the present moment here, now, refreshed, and hopefully full of a little bit more energy. Thanks for practicing with me today.